Journey into the world of the unknown, like I don't know what is going on. Dean Lerner points a shawty at your face. Welcome to Dark Place.
What's up, everyone? I'm Adam from FWCI, Dreamweaver, Visionary, plus Reactor. This is Garth Marenghi on Off Menu with Ed Gamble and James Acaster. I don't react to, many podcasts, because, it's not the best for reacting, but I just finished watching Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. I just watched an episode of Man to Man with Dean Lerner, and I am well and truly in the mood to find out what Garth Marenghi's dream menu is. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of my own off menu throughout this as well. I got a few things here, and as we go through the menu, I'm going to introduce them and share a little bit of my own. This isn't my definitive off menu. This is the what I've got access to at short notice off menu. The off menu. But if you haven't seen my reaction to Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, make sure you check it out. It's such a bizarre show. It's so up my street. I loved every single episode, except for maybe the Planet of the Apes one. That was a bit strange. But Garth going off about Glasgow cheeseburgers, and then the whole thing with, did Dean Lerner kill that woman? It's just made me fall in love with the Garth Marenghi universe. So let's check out Matt Holness, which is the actual actor's name. But in the let's check out Garth Marenghi on Off Menu.
Welcome to the Off Menu podcast, taking the pumpkin of humour, carving in the face of friendship with the knife of the internet, and putting in the candle of interviews. It's a scary...
My name is James Screamcaster, and...
Dead Gamble is normally what I would go with.
Dead Gamble.
Yeah,
Dead Gamble is great.
James...
Mames Acaster.
Ooh. Welcome.
Is this Treehouse of Horrors?
Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
Yes.
Unjustly cut short.
Yes.
But, we got to... I think when we were teenagers, it was finally aired, and we got to see it, and it's always meant a lot to us, Ed.
Yeah.
I know it's a horror series, but it's found...
He's so good.
A lot of...
Teratome, which came out last year, absolutely fantastic. I listened to the audiobook of that. I absolutely hoovered it up with my ears.
Oh, wow.
And Garth has a new book coming out. Well, it's actually out.
Yeah, I could definitely see myself listening to a Garth Marenghi audiobook. Holy shit.
Yes, very, very exciting. I wonder what he's going to pick, James. It would be awful to have to banish him from the Dream Restaurant like a demon.
That's the thing. Every single week, of course, we have a secret ingredient. If the guest picks it, we will have to banish them from the Dream Restaurant. What's it going to be? This week, the secret ingredient is egg in soup.
Egg in soup.
Egg in soup.
Egg in soup.
I thought it was going to be broccoli, but egg and soup with a pork pie on the side?
Was, of course, a dish that was featured on Garth Marenghi's Dark Place.
It's like a fried egg.
Yeah.
In a soup. Or the egg is cooked in the soup.
It looked not bad.
You just get the soup going on the pan and crack an egg into it, and it cooks in there.
Wow. I mean, it does sound quite nice.
Yeah,
it does.
Yeah. It's a gruesome affair, most of that show.
Yeah.
Well, look, this is a big deal for us.
Absolutely.
We're interviewing one of our heroes. I can't wait to get stuck in. Shall we open our doors?
Let's open the doors to the nightmare realm.
They didn't say the name Matthew Holness once.
I'll be honest with you, I thought this was a reboot of After Dark, that various practitioners of the horror genre would meet around a round table discussion of all things pertaining to the dark arts. That's what I thought this was a reboot. So
that sounds interesting.
I guess we've never really considered turning this into a novel, I don't think. That's
wise.
Yeah, because we're here to sort of discuss what you're thinking with the Dream Restaurant. This is all going to... Well, your latest novel, Incarcerate.
Let me stop you there. It's not technically a novel. It is a novel consisting of 3 mini novels.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, cool.
These basically pan out at around 35,000 words. So it's in that sweet spot between novella and short novel, I'd say.
So it's three short novels.
Basically.
3 short novels.
And do they intertwine?
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever done that before, have they? Released 3 short novels at once? No. It's first. It says, bury your head in this book.
I had a very difficult period in the early stages of my career where, people would be expecting me to sign, well, anything from perineum to breastage.
Yep.
That's all. You've got
perineum to breastage?
A mess. Lots of blood, flesh, of one kind or another.
Yeah.
Beast or human, who knows?
And is that where you would like to eat if you were going to this dream restaurant? If you stepped into a restaurant, is that what you'd like to see?
Not particularly. You just asked the question.
So what would you like to see?
What would you like to see then if you were going into a restaurant?
A seat.
A seat,
Comfortable seat.
Yeah.
Good.
A stacked bar, and hopefully a kitchen out the back.
Yeah. Who would the other two people be if they were two other people with you? Who might they be?
My wife Pam,
Yeah.
who generally accompanies me most places. She's not here today, but she's having some new leather fitted. And our slaughterer. I have a personal slaughterer.
What?
At the dream meal, live in front of you then with the
Yeah, I
slaughterer?
like to see what I'm eating. Its last moments, essentially. So yes, I would probably.
A lot of time people say, if you couldn't kill an animal yourself, you shouldn't eat it. And
Yeah.
I think if you can't meet it seconds before it dies, and the slaughtering.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely. It's respect at the end of the day toward the beast.
Well, we always start with still or sparkling water.
Neither.
Neither, come on. Still or sparkling water, still water every time. If you like sparkling water, you can go fuck yourself. Nah, that's too much. But, really, what is the point of sparkling water? Still water is, the most purest thing that you can ingest in your body. It's like good motor oil. It just helps everything.
Beer or wine?
Yeah.
I don't want water. I want beer or wine.
Is there a reason for that if you never trusted water?
Well, have you read my book?
Yeah.
Can Water Die? That was the tagline. Can't remember the title. Bottom line is, it can't.
That's a frightening thought. Yeah, because
It can evaporate.
Yeah.
And it remembers what's been done to it.
Of course, yeah.
it would.
Because it can...
Say if you
Well, I
saw
do. As I say, it doesn't die.
Yeah.
But you sort of see the last of it pass through you.
Yeah.
So you essentially wave goodbye, but you know it's coming back.
What a fucking train of thought.
With beer, is there not quite a lot of water used in the production of beer?
No idea.
I think there is. Does that not scare you?
Well, I'll do my research first.
So you'd like wine or beer? Do you have a preference between wine or beer?
Not particularly.
Do you ever go to
Get one of each.
one of each?
One of each.
That's
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
That's still unsparkling, really, isn't it?
In a way.
Yeah.
Depends what kind of wine you want, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good point.
Depends if you're having a
I only drink in goblets. I don't drink in glasses.
I didn't know that about you. That's great.
I can see because you've only got glasses on the table.
Yeah, if we had known, that's Benito's fault.
Yeah. Benito's the producer of the podcast. He's called the Great Benito because he used to be a magician, Garth.
Oh, right.
Oh, is that why he's called that?
Just be wary. Be wary.
We're always very wary of him.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you familiar with the work of Darren Brown and David Blaine?
Yeah.
Do you have opinions on those kind of
He's not exactly John Dee.
No.
No.
John D.
He's John.
Fuck.
John D.
A dark magician from probably the 14th, 15th, 16th century.
Yeah.
And I think he was alive before he was around. So it could be 3 different centuries that he was practicing in.
Wow. Like water.
Okay.
Papadoms or bread? Papadoms or bread, Garth Marenghi? Papadoms or bread?
Well, Papadoms.
Papadoms or bread, I'll just take bread. Give me a nice, warm Turkish bread with a little bit of butter wiped on it with a paintbrush. I'm all about it.
I mean, it's the food of choice for the horror writing community.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Most conventions will revolve around curry-based conversation, essentially, and discussion. The best conventions are where you can get a curry-based theme for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And only select hotels will do that. The only problem is the hotels that do that often have a bed bug problem.
When you're at these conventions, who are you hanging out with and
Chatting to
Well, I don't
about
really
curry.
hang out with anyone. People will try and hang out with me.
Yeah.
Essentially.
So if I came over to you and I brought my new novel that I'd written and said, Garth, could you give me some advice on this? What would you say to me?
No.
Okay.
take it away? Yeah.
Take it away. Because if I get so much as a glance of that, a glimpse of it, you could sue me for potentially stealing your copyright or whatever. You
Right.
could say, you glimpsed my paragraph here and you've come up with a very similar paragraph.
I feel like plagiarism is something Garth Marenghi would absolutely consider.
You've never thought about doing a podcast yourself?
I'm too busy writing.
Yeah. How long?
He would have a great one.
What's your schedule?
Anyway, I turn all those off if Pam's had them on
Yeah.
and I'll sit in the lounge and just eat. And I'm back to writing. And then I'll, finish around about 6 o'clock, call the slaughterer and dine and then back to dreaming.
Part of your dream menu, but what's the best sort of brain fuel for you when you're writing?
Brains, funnily enough. Doesn't particularly matter what the animal is.
Start with your dream starter, as any good meal would.
What did I put down here? Yes, a very large prawn cocktail. I love prawn cocktail, and I can't.
Alright, so starter. Thank God he finally got to that because I've been dying for this. Yeah, my starter, a huge thing of movie popcorn. Oh, it's green. It's going to look different, but whatever. I would have this as my starter and then just leave it on the table in a big old bowl for the rest of the meal. Oh, and since I don't know when they're going to get to the drink, Farmers Union iced coffee. This is the best iced coffee I've ever had. It was huge where I grew up. And now it's big all over the country, so I can actually have it again. If you come to Australia and you like iced coffee, this is the shit you want to try. Thank God. Now I can have some popcorn and iced coffee as we watch this. Let's go.
And this is all part of respect for the animal in question. You know, you get one small moment to commune with them before they get boiled.
So a prawn cocktail.
What are you looking for in the prawns that makes you want to pick them?
A certain look.
Yeah.
A certain look in its eye.
Yeah.
Or cluster of eyes. You know, it's very hard to tell with a prawn.
What look could you possibly be looking for?
A kind of a sense of, I know what you want from me.
Yeah.
I'm happy to put down my prawn life and feed you because ultimately
What you want doing.
and I'm happy to do that.
And you can sense all that in a look.
I'm a writer.
Will the slaughter be slaughtered?
Makes sense.
Ideally,
How do you slaughter a prawn?
Yeah.
I'm not really...
good question. I mean, he has a number of ways and devices to go to town on them. See, I could
Elaborate,
Go to
but
town,
I'm-
come on.
Your pro-
So that must be an issue in restaurants if you'd like to know who's prepared it.
Yeah,
You're quite suspicious.
but I will always call up in advance
Yeah.
and get their CV sent through.
Yeah.
And if I think they're up to the scratch, you know, my slaughterer will approve if we're out and about. If we're back at home, then the slaughterer will kind of do
Is
it all.
Dean Lerner his slaughterer?
Do you know if anyone else uses him as a slaughterer, or is it just you?
I don't know that. I doubt it. I doubt anyone would.
What a great question.
As a writer of horror, what do you think of the genre, the state of the genre at the minute?
Terrible state.
Yeah.
Terrible state.
TV horror? You yourself were treated quite unfairly in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How do you feel when you see him?
Go watch Dark Place.
Yeah, go watch Dark.
Done. Main course time. And for my main course, I mean, I'm just going to upset the entire internet right here because I choose Vegemite and cheese grilled on a crumpet. But that is not all, for there is a secret ingredient that I am the only knower of. Honey. Like a little tiny, there's a tiny little smidge of honey in there. There you go. That's all it is. Little tiny drizzle. And ladies and gentlemen, you got yourself a delicious snack.
Your dream main course, Garth?
Beef.
Just both.
A piece from every part of the carcass, please. Heart, guts, not the balls, though.
People like the balls. I don't.
So is it also a sign of respect to not have the balls as well? Is that part of the respect thing, or?
Do you really want to cover this?
Yeah, absolutely. We'd love to.
I have tried the balls, but they're just obviously too chewy, and they repeat.
An animal was dead when you tried that. Luckily for it,
They
yes.
repeat.
I would like its left rear leg,
Left rear leg.
the haunch area.
Yes.
The hamstring.
The cow.
Not sure what that would be called.
Is it going to taste like ham?
Yeah, the left haunch.
Rump, maybe? Rump?
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is.
Yeah.
The rump.
Why the left one in particular?
Or rump, yes.
Any particular sweet that's a favourite in the Marenghi household?
Whatever is in the bargain bucket at Aldi.
Supermarket.
It was an American thing. It's more Guy Fawkes was the, bonfire night was the thing. So there was a lot of setting things alight. That I enjoyed.
Did you ever set anything alight that like really sticks in your head as like the best thing that?
Well, we set alight a local tramp once, but we were caught.
Now this feeds into my book in Incarcerate.
That was a variation on an experience I had as a child where my friends, my mates and I decided to set fire to a local hobo. Because they do light fire. This is the thing, they're always around.
Yeah, they're flammable.
You know,
Yeah.
you see them in
We didn't know then that they need the fire to keep warm.
Yes.
We didn't understand that then. We just thought,
They liked
hey,
it.
they like this stuff.
so do we.
How do you want this beef cooked? What sort of level do you?
Jesus
medium
Christ.
rare.
Medium rare.
Medium rare, okay.
If you're going to do the heart,
Yeah.
rare.
Yeah.
I like absorbing that pure. But most other stuff,
You know,
Absorb it.
just
when I say that I was wrong, I'm right. I was wrong.
Yeah.
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 What was the question when we talked about that anyway?
We asked, what's your favourite thing you've ever
I got stiffly told off.
Who told you off?
I think his mother.
How old was he?
So your dream side dish, Garth?
Turducken. Which is a beast consisting of 3 other beasts.
Yeah.
You have a turkey, you have a chicken, and you have a duck.
Yes.
So for my side dish, I went with something a little bit different. I like the difference in the taste when you flick back and forth between salty and sweet. And I think that's why McDonald's have like sugary drinks with their salty food, because it makes you want to drink more and eat more. I think that's how it works. So my side dish isn't even going to be a savory dish. It's going to be a bag of Allen's Sherbies. Sherbies. It looks like it just says herb. Allen's herb. Now for those who don't know what this is part of the fruit group. It's orange sherbet. And then there's like, it's like chewy orange shit, and then you bite into the middle, and there's a bunch of sherbet. So it looks like that. There you go. It's all the way through. Chew, chew, chew. A little bit of a sherby burst. A little bit of an orange chew fest. Some deliciousness. Some addictiveness. You've got yourself Allen's herb.
So your dream side dish, Garth?
Turducken. Which is a beast consisting of 3 other beasts.
Yeah.
You have a turkey, you have a chicken, and you have a duck.
Yes.
These were actually
Beasts?
bred for real in a laboratory in the late 1980s. They fused
Fuck off,
these 3 different
Garth.
types.
Oh, wow.
And over time, we've managed to create the actual beast, the actual turducken. It is a thing that does exist. My slaughterer breeds them on a farm up where we live. So it's actually a thing that it takes a while.
Oh my god!
Take a while to.
Yes, the turducken is a real and well-known dish consisting of a deboned chicken. Stuffed inside a deboned duck, which is then stuffed inside a deboned turkey, often with layers of stuffing in between. It sounds pretty fucking delicious, to be honest. Alright, but it's not. They didn't breed 3 animals into one. 3 beasts, no less.
I wasn't aware that anyone had managed this.
Yeah.
This is.
Your slaughterer managed it.
Yep.
How does it look? What sort of elements of each?
It doesn't
animal
look
is it?
appetizing, I'll be honest.
One of the heads is
Oh, so it's not bred into one animal. It's essentially 3. There's 3 heads. There 6 wings as well.
Yeah, there's a whole mixture.
Yeah, and lots of legs as
6
well.
wings.
It sounds like all 3 just kind of stuck together and
That's how it turns out.
Yeah.
wow.
But on the plate, it is beautiful.
I'll take your word for it, Garth.
I mean, it's
I like that cooked very well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
it's 3 different birds, So, and bird is, you've got to cook bird well. So
Fair call.
she thought desperately as she sought to evade the pursuing demon, there would have been no Randy Man novels at all if Roz hadn't advised Nick to add one crucial element. No run of ever popular sequels, no Randy Man 2, Nightmare in Danktown, no Randy Man 3, Mirror Streaker, no Randy Man 4, Night Stench, no Randy Man 5, U-Benders, aka You Bend or You Break, nor all those other terrifying toilet attendant-based horror novels leading up to the final instalment, Randy Man 17, Death Plunge Sally.
none of these would have existed if Ross.
The Randy Man was not just a demon. He was a person who'd been badly treated. Okay? That is the lesson that the book is about. And that is what I draw upon when I refer to what happened all those years ago.
That's fantastic. Also,
Okay.
to be for your dream drink, Garth.
My dream drink is, well, it depends what I had earlier. If it wasn't wine, I'll have the beer.
A goblet of
If I
blood.
had the beer earlier, I'll have the wine.
Oh, I thought you were having both
Yes.
the beer and the wine to start the meal.
Oh, that's true, isn't it? In which case, I'll have a potion.
There we go.
Particular type.
I would like it to expand time. There's not enough time
Yeah.
for me to write all I need to write.
That would be a great potion to have.
When you come back again, you'll be an even better writer, or do you think that's not
Oh,
possible?
undoubtedly.
Yeah.
It all depends whether mankind has evolved enough to understand and learn from the work that I'm doing at that stage, which I doubt.
So, relatively speaking, you might be as good because you evolve with each stage of evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You improve, but relatively, you're still like as good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't evolve because I am evolved. I'm here. I'm a sage. I'm a doom
All they wanted
sage.
to know is what your dream drink was.
Facilitate you.
Looks like something you've covered up to change. Was it an old girlfriend?
It's got teeth coming out of its neck there. Nice idea, isn't
Quite
it?
similar to a story I once wrote.
Oh, really?
Did you get that checked?
No, I didn't. I should have asked with the asked the artist.
You
really,
should.
whether
You are going to have to get that changed potentially
What was the story?
because it's an infringement.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm on Garth's side with this.
Yeah,
yeah.
You know the story.
You know, it was the artist who came up with the
they know the story.
yeah. I think they probably know the story. Sorry.
Clearly, they plagiarised it.
As a fan of your TV show, I was kind of slightly disappointed not to see broccoli on the menu.
I won't touch it.
I don't hate it. I tire of it. Actually, I do hate it. I do hate it.
You can do great things with, tender stem broccoli. Now you can char grill it, and it gets that sort of smoky.
You can dip
smoky
it in
flavour.
cheese.
Yeah,
Hot cheese,
yeah,
which is nice.
that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, tender stem wasn't
As was the style at the time.
That must feel good to know that
Yeah.
you've made a positive change in the world.
Yeah, I just wish we'd phased it all out as a vegetable. I would phase out ice,
Really?
but I don't need to because that is happening.
Of
Yeah.
course. Yeah.
That's comforting to know.
Yeah.
Do you want another water? You just.
I would like another water, yes, please.
Some listeners might spot an inconsistency here.
He has a real issue with water, doesn't he?
And in the goblet, of course, as well.
In a goblet.
Yeah.
In a
yes,
goblet.
please.
You never told us about the goblet. You
Of
never
course.
described the goblet. What's the one at home like?
It's large.
Yeah.
It's long. Often it will require two arms to lift, but it is, I think, genuine.
Is it a goblet or a trough?
A tourist
A
attraction.
hot spring.
A hot spring.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can't imagine you in a hot spring, Garth.
Oh well.
I can.
If you were to write a book about Benito, for example,
Yeah.
what situation do you think would best suit him?
A man who wanted it all and took it.
And paid the price.
Are you worried about the rise of AI?
I'm worried about the rise of copyright plottage.
Right.
Plottage, copyright theft.
Yeah.
If you steal plottage, it leaves writers pretty stumped. I'm not so much frightened by the technology because I can always lift a hammer or something like that and I can smash the screen if I want.
Yeah.
If there's going to be a fight between me and AI, ultimately I'm going to win
Yes.
because you're effectively...
Good call.
You can smash... I could smash these mics if I want. I could smash the recording.
Yeah.
Well, I could, couldn't I?
You could.
You could.
You could smash them.
Yeah.
The recording's digital, so it's like on loads of, it can go
Well, I can
everywhere.
go round and smash everyone's if I want.
So you have to smash everything.
But it's just that it's time. It's the crucial element. Always is. We fall down on time.
Which is why you've got the potion. You can expand time.
That's right.
Yeah.
So if you smash all the screens,
AI can't copy my thought process. You know,
Yeah.
it can't tell a tale the way I tell it.
I don't know. I feel like AI and the way Garth Marenghi construct things based on Garth Marenghi's Dark Place might not be that far off.
And then you came along. How dare you?
wow.
Wow.
You see?
Yeah.
AI. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to come up with that.
Or the Randy Man, it can't come up.
Yeah, with,
I mean, the name really, and the sort of.
Oh, where does the name
Yeah,
come
and
from?
the sort of the
Randy
story.
Streak.
I was talking.
I was afflicted.
This. Have you seen the Randy Man streaking through the night? Have you seen the Randy Man flashing them a fright? Wrapped up in his Macintosh with his grubby trilby. If you aren't now dead in bed, then pretty soon you will be.
Watch out
Whoa.
for the Randy Man.
That's
To your knowledge, is there any other story that's similar
Yeah.
to the Randy Man?
no.
Swedish minimalism isn't just about how things look.
It's about having a feel.
You know what I need?
It's simple.
A Volvo.
Function.
Something the new Volvo XC90 has mastered.
So while it might
What?
have 7 seats,
Alright, so we're up to the dessert part. And there has got to be no more than like 10 minutes of this interview left. So this is not overly exciting, but where I grew up, there's a brand called Balfours that make pastry stuff and bakery stuff. And this is not a Balfours donut because I can't get them where I live now, but this is a chocolate donut, which people from overseas, this is kind of a Australian, I don't want to say delicacy, but in South Australia, this is like culture, for lack of a better purpose. That's not a bad donut, but it's no Balfours Chocky donut. It's also been sitting there for like 45 minutes.
Garth.
Kedgeree. Now, technically, that is still a savoury dish.
Yes.
Okay, but I have a meat tooth, not a sweet tooth.
I
Kettering.
don't like sweet stuff, so I would.
Isn't that where Acaster comes
I don't
from?
want to.
Night of the Haddock. Have you read that one?
Not yet.
No.
I will.
I'm working my way back through.
It's out of print.
Yeah.
And then there was Haddock 2, more Killer Haddock.
Haddock 5, the Haddocking. No, there was that.
No,
we didn't publish that one in the end, actually. Afternoon of the Haddock. That was quite a good one because that was the time you least expected the Haddock to put in too much curry powder.
Yeah. Because
quite often,
I don't know what this dish is.
Too spicy.
I usually get very angry when a guest doesn't choose a proper dessert, but I will.
How angry?
Furious. I've screamed at them.
Physically? Violent?
Yeah, he fucking has. I've seen Acaster blow his stack many times over people's desserts. But what are you going to do? You're going to talk shit to Garth Marenghi? I don't think so.
I mean, you shouted earlier on. You barked a couple of things.
Yeah.
You do have a
bread.
bit of a rage issue.
Yeah. Definitely with
yeah.
desserts, there's a rage issue, and I'm probably going to get angry about this later.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a bit angry about it now that you've chose fish as your dessert.
Come on, Acaster, fire up.
Garth can pick whatever he likes.
Yeah.
I think Kedgeree for
but I
dessert
would
sounds
say
lovely. What a treat.
You've already had like a seafood medley for your starter. You've had beef
Kedgeree?
from a cow and a turducken, and now you got Kedgeree coming up for dessert, which is
What a menu.
That's usually my dessert of choice.
Pepto-Bismol and an after dinner mint.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's lovely. I think
Does that qualify?
Well, I'll take it.
Well,
I've written a book.
have you?
Yeah, it's not a novel. It's about me.
It's a memoir.
Yeah.
Don't tell him, Ed.
Is yours a horror-related memoir?
No.
Is it about that tattoo?
No, I don't think the tattoo comes up. Actually, it's food. It's about food.
Choosing what to eat. He had a very advanced palate.
Did you?
Yeah.
What did you eat?
Poached salmon.
Mhm.
Ate that when I was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't like. I never liked kids' menus or anything like that. So it's about me being a precocious child. But I'm just. I was just wanting to get it out there now, just so there were no hard feelings when the books came out at the
No
same
hard
time.
feelings here, pal.
Good. Do you think we have any crossover with our
No,
audiences?
none at all.
Did you do any research when you heard you were doing?
None.
No. Did you do After Dark when it was on the first time?
I did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did it go well?
Went very well.
Who are you on with?
How did you do
I
After
was on
Dark?
with Jimmy H, Stevie K, Clivey B, all the greats.
And what did you discuss?
We discussed the Fantastique.
Yeah.
Was it? Forgive me, because I never saw that afterwards. Was it?
Well, if you took away a nugget of insight, then yes, you were.
Practitioners of the dark art. Of course.
No, it doesn't exist.
I don't have time to read anyone else.
Because you're writing.
I will reread my own books every so often.
Yeah.
You know, there's usually something in there I've missed first time round.
And you're aware of the... there's like a theory that all of your work exists in the same universe?
Expand.
Well, just like in the Tarantino films and people say it's all exists
Fucking
in
hell,
one...
that might be a bit of an ask, James.
Would the hospital in Dark Place exist in the same universe as the Randy Man?
Why not?
Well, exactly, but then that would mean the characters in Randy Man know about Dark Place, know about all of the goings on there, because that would have shook the world, surely, what happened in that hospital. Like, that wouldn't be a secret, would it? We're just asking.
This seems to be a very pointless discussion. Why do you care?
Well, people like it when it's like...
Yeah, when things are all... But are there any little Easter eggs in some of your books that refer...
Easter eggs?
Easter eggs,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Why would I put an Easter egg in my book? It would mess up the pages. I think you're overthinking. Right? I think you're overthinking. A book is a book.
Yeah.
It's got a story in it. It's got a hero.
Yeah.
It's got a demon.
Why is he not answering this question?
What is it about? What does it represent? Doesn't represent anything, Sigmund. It's a guy shagging a typewriter. That's all it is. That's his problem.
There's no deeper meaning.
There's no deeper meaning. So I'm in control of that. It's a little raised eyebrow. Hey, I know and you know who this guy is.
That's
Okay,
what I
but
mean
that's
by
what
an Easter.
that
That's
is.
what I mean by an Easter egg.
And
But it's
like,
not an Easter egg, though. Is
Why do I get the feeling that there's always a character in all of his stories that very closely resembles Garth Marenghi himself? Because when I watched Man to Man with Dean Lerner, we had a sneak look at Garth Marenghi's movie War of the Wasps, and it just seemed to be the same actors playing the same characters from Dark Place, but in this one they were fighting giant wasps. And now I'm starting to wonder if this is like an inside joke about, are there any Easter eggs? Is the joke about that all the main characters are basically the exact same guy?
all existed in the same universe, because
Yeah.
Rick Douglas is walking around in both.
Again, I think you're right. I think you're overthinking it. It's an act of respect to the reader.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, give him a little nod.
But then the nod is saying,
Go on. H-E-H, H-E-H, H-E-H. You know, it's that kind of moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll read your menu back to you now. See how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
I'm actually feeling.
Water, you would like 2 goblets, one full of soft wine, one full of hard beer.
Yep.
You would like 5 poppadoms with all the dips.
Yes, please.
And Pam's matching you there for that.
Yep. In a race.
In a race. Starter, a very large prawn cocktail with prawns that you have seen and selected yourself. Flecks of lobster and crab also.
Yep.
Killed by your slaughterer. Main course, beef. You would like a piece of every part of the carcass, not the balls. Medium rare. Heart rare, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heart's the
Also
rare.
killed by the slaughterer. Side dish, turducken. Very well cooked. Slaughter again.
Pure bread. Yeah.
Pure bread from the
It's insane.
Goblet of potion chosen by Benito. Hopefully one that can expand time.
Yep.
Dessert, you want Kedgeree. Very curried Kedgeree. And then after you would like Pepto-Bismol. And then after dinner, mint.
That's correct.
How do you feel about that? Hearing it back.
Well, lovely. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds delicious.
Count Pam and I down. We're coming to that.
And would Pam
that
match you all the way through?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, Todd Rivers is working for Armitage Shanks, and parts of Madeline have been found under a car park in Milan.
Oh!
No, I was hoping to go and dig them up. But unfortunately, at exactly the same moment, parts of Richard III were discovered under a car park in Leicester, and the
TV crew that were with us.
because I think if we put what's left together, we could probably get her going again through stop motion,
Yeah.
and maybe make
God.
another a film, which contractually she still owes me.
Exciting. Thank you so much, guys.
But we've had a great time.
Yeah, we've had a great time. We were very much looking forward to reading the book. And
Yes.
Yeah, well, there it is.
Yeah.
it's right there.
Do read it.
So long, Garth Marenghi.
Thank you, Garth, for coming in.
Thank you.
What an honour.
Yes.
And thank you for not choosing egg in soup as well.
Yeah, there was
Couldn't have gone better.
there was nothing that didn't have an animal product in it, I don't think.
Yeah. There was nothing there that wasn't going to.
Yeah.
And egg in soup was never going to come.
Except the wine and beer.
Too late to ask now. He's gone, and I'm not sure he'll necessarily want to hang out with us afterwards.
He didn't. He went immediately. He just left immediately.
He went
to say
immediately.
goodbye.
Yes.
Thank you very much for listening to Off Menu. We'll be back next week with another dream guest for the Dream Restaurants.
Don't go having nightmares.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I love watching Garth Marenghi or listening to Garth Marenghi interact with literally anybody, whether it's in a scripted or unscripted environment. Just the character that Matthew Holness has created, and clearly a character that he has stuck with. I'm guessing the reason he hasn't done that much like big time acting is because he's been doing these books. Is that what the story is there? But he seems to have embodied this character for so long, and it's just like a second skin for him now and second nature to get into that character. And I think it was good. His menu was nuts. Oh my god, what was it? Like a giant prawn cocktail, a part of the beef, every part of an animal, of a cow, beef, whatever that thing was. He had curried fish for his dessert, and he had something else in there as well. That was a lot of protein in that menu right there. And his wife is going to have to keep up with him. I don't know if Pam is his real life wife, but Pam was the character that he would always reference at the beginning of Garth Marenghi's Dark Place. So I'm guessing it's his real life wife, but also in character for the TV show. But you could hear how much Acaster and Gamble were just loving that conversation. They're clearly fans of him. I don't know how well they know him. It didn't sound like there was a great deal of like rapport between them from previously. I don't know. I don't think he picked a savory dessert specifically to piss James off. I think that was just what he said. So it really did feel like it could have been a weird interaction meeting where you meet your idol and, you know, you don't have a great deal of time to sort of chat anything, and next thing they have to snap into character and be this very kind of abrasive personality. But Garth was great. And we got closure. Well, a bit of closure. Dean is doing time because he fucking killed Madeline, and Madeline might be getting dug up and used as stop motion in the future. I didn't hear what he said about Sanchez, actually, now that I think about it. Is he smooth, just like ice? Or is he a one-track lover on a one-way street? Temperature's too high! But let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Go to patreon.com/FWCI if you want to support the channel further. And As always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, ta-ta, and farewell.
Journey